Howdy, everybody. Welcome to this beautiful, beautiful weekend. It's fantastic here in Tasmania. Good to be coming at you live. And we'll see who jumps on, or you should still be sleeping in, unless you're my overseas friends who might be jumping on. And I've put a little bit of a controversial blurb on my Go Live today, talking about pyramid schemes, because being involved with working online, a lot of people I've noticed seem to get accused, including myself, of being in a pyramid scheme or scam. And I find that really, really irritating, because that's, I can dismiss it as coming from someone who has no understanding of what pyramid schemes are. I was offered to join a pyramid scheme about 30 years ago, a bit less than 30 years ago for the first time. And that was definitely a scam. So they've been around for a while, but a lot of skeptics of network marketing like to label network marketing a pyramid scheme. And that is actually incorrect. And I'm going to show you a pyramid scheme that you could actually be involved with. G'day, Freddie. How are you, buddy? I'm Mel Robbins up, and I'm 54321 it, buddy. Here we are on this Saturday morning. I hope you're getting ready for your hungy later today that you didn't invite me to. Thank you. So I want to show you a pyramid scheme that I was involved with myself, a legal one. And I'll tell you the industry it was in. It was in the banking industry, which is a really interesting, it's an interesting thing at the moment, because with the banking industry being in the Royal Commission. G'day, Jono. How are you, buddy? What are you doing inside? You should be outside in your garden already. So it's 6:30. You've missed half the day, mate. So the banking industry, it's in the Royal Commission at the moment, getting looked at. But the 4 banks in Australia are supposed to be one of the most reputable companies that you could ever have. You're supposed to be able to trust in banks and trust that they're going to look after your money. And I worked with the banks, one of the banks, for about 7 years. And I want to show you how that is actually a pyramid scheme. And it's a scheme that you could be a part of too. I'll show you how it's structured. As you know, banks are structured like this. There's a CEO to start with. All right, he's the top of the pile. And we all love to hate CEOs because they're earning millions of dollars. They get millions of kickbacks in shares and bonuses, right? Next, on the level, you've got executive managers. So they report to the CEO and they look after all the different departments within the bank. And they're on pretty good money too. And they're all of the executive managers are trying to get that one spot at the top, CEO. And eventually, when one of them just gets there, the rest of them have to carry on as executive managers, I suppose. Who have we got under them? We have got area managers who look after, because I was in the branch network, so area managers look after branches in various areas throughout the country. So area managers, and they look after all the branches. So who answers to them? We have got branch managers. So branch managers are responsible for their location and responsible for the revenue, and they answer to the area managers, who answer to the executive managers, who answer to the CEO. Can you see any shape forming there? Underneath the branch managers, you've got the assistant managers. So the assistant managers will do a lot of the heavy lifting and the work that the branch managers don't like doing. And while the branch managers are off having their meetings and whatnot, the assistant managers are doing the work of running the branches most of the time. Now we get to the most important part of how banks are functioning as companies. The most important people are down there, frontline staff. So frontline staff I started off in the bank as one of those, and I ended up here as one of those branch managers. Didn't have a very big branch, but I got there, right? So you got frontline staff who answer to the assistant managers, who answer to the branch managers. What kind of shape do you see forming there? Let's see what we've got. Oh my goodness. Look at that. It's a pyramid. Good grief. You never realized it, but you could be working for a pyramid scheme. And doesn't everyone think that they're illegal? Well, it's interesting. Michael Moore made a comment, and I've got one of my kids. It's early morning. I'll be there in a second, JJ. All right, good on you. Michael Moore talks about companies in one of his documentaries. Which one is it? I can't remember. I can't remember which one it is, but Michael Moore says that there's a disconnect between people in the Western world's love of democracy in principle, but then will willingly put themselves underneath a dictatorship when they go to work every day. And this is a dictatorship. Now, when I joined the bank that I was joined to, they had a certain ethos. The CEO had a certain ethos, right? So the CEO's main focus when I joined the bank was customer service. He wanted to get 10 out of 10, and I was actually employed by the bank because I had a background in hospitality. They were looking for people with customer service, all right? And the CEO changed, and let me show you what the focus changed to. Overnight, it was amazing. The focus changed from customer service, got pushed to the back, and it got changed to profit. Because during that time, we had the global financial crisis. We had, money was harder to get. It was harder to borrow. It cost more to borrow money wholesale. So that became the focus of the bank. All right. Profits. Sell stuff to people that they don't need. Make sure people borrow money that they can't afford to repay. And that became the ethos under the new CEO. And that's when I became very, very disillusioned with the bank. So that's a type of pyramid scheme that I know it's not the pyramid scheme that you're thinking of, but I'm just trying to illustrate that working in the traditional way that everyone says you should work, and everyone tells you should work as you're growing up, and you're brainwashed into believing that you need to go to work in the morning, come home in the evening, and just work for the Yankee dollar. You're actually working to make someone else's lifestyle better. You're not necessarily working to make your own life any better. And that's the difference between working for a traditional corporation and network marketing. Because do you want to know what the shape of network marketing is? I'll show you. This is the shape of network marketing. I can't draw. So that's my attempt at a circle. It's more like an oval, but let's just say it's a circle. All right. And everyone within that circle, right, all those little dots and dashes in there, that's all people involved in network marketing. They all have the same opportunity within that circle to make themselves a good living. All right. That's the shape of network marketing. It is not a pyramid. It is not a scam. It is a circle, right? And if you get a good network marketing company, you're in a circle in a community of people who care about your success, who get together and share ideas, all right? And the difference between the bank, who has the CEO at the top, that most people will never, ever get to, the difference between that and a network marketing company is that everyone in the network marketing company has the same shot. All depends on how you do it. You could do it by direct sales. You could do it by party plan. You could do it by catalogs. You could do it through attraction marketing, Fred. That's a good one. Attraction marketing is a really good one because that's a way of network marketing without directly selling to people. So all these different forms of network marketing, they're not a pyramid, they are a circle. So that's my little bit of, I don't know, my little rant for this morning. So I hope you got something out of that. Let me know what you think in your comments, and follow my Facebook page with Kel too. Just search for Kelly and Dwayne on Facebook, and you can watch our network marketing journey too. So thanks for tuning in. Enjoy your weekend. Catch you later.